Hi guys, this is Ricky Lundell from RickyLundell.com. I got our next coach's corner up, and let's just get started right away. I'm not a huge fan of pulling guard, guys, because I really feel it's holding back our sport. Work on those takedowns, work on that stuff. You guys have seen my other coach's corners. You know how I feel about that. Even this guy right here, I don't know much about him, but just look at his position. He's not in the greatest wrestling stance. He looks like he's about to fall over forward anyway. He might have been able to grab onto his head and just start pulling him, and he might have sat down first. Jiu-jitsu seems to be such a consumer sport that people don't want to stand up and really work on the things that are hard. They just want to sit down and be lazy sometimes. And because of that, you can beat a lot of people in tournament just by walking in and standing and looking intimidating, and then bam, somebody will sit right down for you. Right here, guy's walking in, hand position, guy stood back up. Let's look at these level changes. He's working his level changes, but he already showed that he's willing to pull. And you see, that other guy ended up pulling when he stood back up. Looking at a half guard, reaching for the darce. Hard to hit a darce when somebody has such a deep underhook there and such a high underhook. Now, however, if the bottom guy really wanted to stop himself from getting darced, he should have taken his head and attached it to his bicep and raised his bicep up this way. And then there's no way the hand could fit through there and get a darce going on. But he's got such a deep underhook, it doesn't look like he's going to get darced anyway there. Looking for the sweep, working the half guard, trying to come up on that leg, holding the toes. Ooh, got some angles going on here, but it's going to be really hard for him to pass at such a high position on him, sliding his knee up past the head here. He really needs to slide back down and get his head underneath his chin in order to flatten red back out here. As long as he's high like this, makes it really difficult to pass. Another option, he could step over the head with his left leg and start looking to Kimura and do things, and even look to work his style a little bit more like a little bit more of a backstep pass style rather than continuing to try to fight this deep half guard here. But I don't know if they're going to be going anywhere for a little while, just because they're in such a stalemate position here. Really we need to slide down and get that head position in order to pass, not just hang out over the top there. You're kind of in a spot where inevitably you're going to get swept if you stay up that high and just keep trying to pass. You got nothing pushing to clear your leg, nothing to work there. And the guy's underneath your other leg, so he's getting some push, and he's also working on that knee. It's just an awkward position to fight in. Let's click forward. Let's see if we got some other stuff going on in this match that we can check out. Slide you forward. Same spot. Let's slide forward. Same spot. You see, unless you slide down and start getting into position there, you're going to be stuck there forever. We just went 2 more minutes forward. Let's go another minute. Let's go another minute. Hey, something happened, so let's back it up. Let's see what happened there. No, let's go back a little bit farther. So right here, you can see he's starting to get up high on those legs. Really, we need to slide down and get head position, or slide around that side and start to work. You can work on a Kimura if you pop the head. Oh, he slid right out from underneath. That's because we didn't have head pressure on that guard pass. And I know there's a lot of ways to pass the guard from there. That doesn't mean they're the right ways to pass the guard. That doesn't mean they're the most effective ways against the best guys. Sliding up and making that leg really light, it's inevitable the guy's going to get out from underneath you. It's just like standing. If you grab a single leg on somebody, you want to make the leg heavy. But if you grab a single leg and the guy makes the leg light for you, it gets easy to put him down. Now we got our stand-up going. Any shot right here while the guy's just kind of showing his leg and stuff, even a pump fake to make him put some weight down would probably cause him to move pretty drastically here. Never a good idea to start lifting up your leg and playing mind games. Even if you think it might be, I would never suggest doing that. Level changing when you're too far away to even hit a shot, you're just wasting energy right here. You're going to see he cuts this corner, and then right there he's level changing, but they're so far away. He's level changing right here. He'd never shoot a shot from there. And actually, if he would have shot a shot, look at this guy's feet. They're together. You know, you can see that the wrestling experience here, you know, could get better regarding fakes and shots. He might take him down even from this far away, just shooting a low single with those legs crossing up like that. He's coming in, faking shots. The guy's just backing up. You know, I really do wish that we would instigate some backing up rules. This guy just walked back across the entire mat without engaging, and there's no stall call. We got to change that stuff. We want to make this Olympic sport. We got to be changing that stuff. Look, he's still backing up, still backing up, still backing up. Then he just pulls guard. No points, nothing. Now he's going to stand him up because I guess they weren't touching. Really, that should have been takedown instead of the no touching, but they stood him up. No engagement still. He's coming in. The other guy's backing up, backing up, backing up. No stalling, even though it's obvious that he doesn't want to attack. Still no stalling, still no stalling. Guys, we got to change these rules. We got to band together because this kind of stuff, the guy who's not the better grappler is continuing to win matches. You know, this guy's been on top and been pushing the pace the entire time. He's got a better sprawl. This guy's toes down, no ability to drive here. Should be cutting around to the left and pushing the elbow across. Guy cuts to the back, cuts to the top. No points for any of that, even though Gray has been on top the entire time, controlling position the entire time, trying to get submissions the entire time. Any way you look at it. Then he comes back into half guard. Oh, get your head position in place because you're not getting anywhere. Jumps to front headlock. Toes still down. Flips him through. No pass because he's halfway back. I mean, there should be riding time going on here or something, but we're still not getting any of that. Here, he's still pushing to pass, still pushing to pass. And he's looking for that Darce. We know that hasn't worked. He really needs to get his head position, steal the underhook, and pass that guard. That'd be a much more effective pass. Let's see what's going to happen here. He's still working it, trying to pull on that. You know you got short time. Oh, no. Oh. He's leaning. Gets taken down. That's 2 points. I think that's the only 2 points of the match. And he might end up winning this, even though he has only been on top for about 10 seconds. Wow. Right here. Let's see how it works. I didn't keep track of the entire score because we kind of jumped around for a second, but they shake hands. We're all going to look at this together. Bang. Right there, guys. This is what I'm talking about. You just had a guy who was on top the entire time, pushing the action, pushing the pace, lose a match. Guys, we got to change these rules. We got to make it so the better grappler is winning, the guy who's pushing the pace, the guy who's attacking, the guy who's working on stuff. You know, it's not just about who can pass a guard, guys. It's not just about who can flip somebody over with just their legs. Reversals mean we go from top to bottom. That should be 2 points. Just because my legs didn't have anything to do with it doesn't change the fact that the outcome was the same. We got to work together, guys. If we want this to go to the Olympics, we got to work together. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's Coach's Corner. I'll see you guys next week.